Happy Friday, everyone! I am Kim Kesty, Creative Director here at Fun Stampers Journey and Spellbinders, and super excited to be back here on this Friday afternoon as we kind of kick off summer, right? I feel like it's the first big full weekend of summer once we got past Memorial Day. So super excited to be spending time with my family this weekend and maybe doing some crafting, right? So Tryday Friday is all about giving you some ideas to do maybe over the weekend or over the next week as you do crafting, maybe give you a little challenge, try something new. And today we're talking about washi tape. So it's all about washi, and I know that you guys have a lot of washi in your stash. So I did a Tryday Friday, I think it was last week, maybe the week before, where I used washi tape and I kind of got my little wheels spinning. You know, I thought, okay, what else can I come up with to do with washi tape? And in fact, one of our designers, Michelle Warner, she had done some of these projects a little while ago where she did a lot of different washi tape things, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be perfect for Tryday Friday. So grab your washi, follow along with me, and I hope that you can get your craft on this weekend. So I've got a little selection of washi tape that I'm going to start with right here, and these are from a variety of SKUs. This is not like one pack or anything, so it's all about mixing and matching, which is super fun to do with washi because, you know, the possibilities are really limitless when you have all your different choices. So I'm going to show you how to do just the probably simplest thing you can do with washi is add it to your card front. Now we've done different, cards with washi tape in the past, but this one is super simple and super easy, and it's going to be fun as I move along through the card to show you how this comes to life with some matching accessories. I think that's really what the fun comes in. This silver one I absolutely love, and this kind of reminds me of like the wrapper of a piece of gum, right? If you guys could see it in real life, you would actually feel it. It almost has that same texture too. I think it's so fun. So I'm just laying these on the card just at an angle here, you know, ripping off the excess, and of course I'm going to come back and trim those away, but they can kind of hang out there for a while. This little green glittery one is super cute too. A little rip probably from when I gouged my fingernails in it there. Most of our washi is pretty easy to peel off, but once in a while you get that stubborn piece, right? Has that ever happened? Where it's like, I can't get this washi going. All right, and this one I absolutely love. This is one of our really fun kind of tropical print patterns. It's still really translucent and pretty, but I love the pattern on it. I'm gonna put this guy right here. Just make sure you get your pieces long enough to go all the way across the whole angle of your card. I'm gonna go ahead and trim these away just to kind of show you a little tip on that. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. Excuse my arm there. The best, easiest way to trim is just flip your cardstock over and trim from the back, because sometimes when you're trimming this way, the scissors get a little crooked and your tape doesn't come out really smooth. But if you trim from the back, you can kind of use the edge of that cardstock as a guide and just really quite easily trim these little guys away. And of course our detail shears are amazing, and they're non-stick, so your washi's not going to stick to them. It's not going to create any gummy effect or anything like that. So what I did when I actually finished this card was I went ahead and just added more washi in the other quadrant of this panel, but then I stamped my sentiment right across the middle here. And again, I have a lot of different ones to show you, so I'm not going to, probably stamp this right now for you because it's just one single sentiment stamped at an angle here in black licorice. But I did use this stamp set, which is our must-have sentiments, and I love it. Use it all the time. So that guy went straight across here. But let me go ahead and grab the finished card, because like I said, I have a lot of projects to share with you today. So here's what the card looks like when it's finished. So again, so fun, so simple. But again, all of it's just about adding your different strips of washi, and you could do any combination you want. You could do all brights or kind of do this more monochromatic look. And again, just the simple sentiment stamped in the middle, and classy card, right? Fun, easy, quick, classy. So there's my congratulations card. Now we take it to the next level, and we're like, oh, what else can we do with our washi? So let me grab one of our boxes that I have, sort of pre-assembled here a little bit. This is our Matchbox die, and it is one of our steel rule dies. I'm going to share this one in a minute, but if you don't know what our steel rule dies are, there are thicker dies that work in our machine, and you just use this die instead of the platform. And again, it's got the black felt, so you can't really see it very good on the video, but you would just put your cutting plate on top and bottom with your paper and go ahead and run it right through. And these are the two pieces that come out for the Matchbox. Let me start with the lid real quick. I have actually assembled this a few times in some of the different videos. So if I'm going a little bit quick right now, please know that you can check out our YouTube channel. And we have assembly instructions on all of our steel rule dies. Super cool. In fact, Michelle Warner, who I just talked about earlier, did a lot of those videos for us. I'm going to use the milk carton die in just a minute. And Michelle's video on the milk carton die is amazing because it's a little bit complicated. That guy is. So there's the sleeve for my Matchbox. So that was super easy. Just took one little piece of glue. I'll make sure these are all creased right here. This is going to be the box part of the Matchbox. And this guy's pretty easy. You put in the little kind of two short ends with all these little flappers right here. And then what's really cool about this is I can put a little bit of glue on each of these two far ends right here. And when I close the box, it kind of tucks itself and creates its own little box, which structurally is really cool because now you have a double thickness of cardstock right here. And that makes your box really sturdy. And it stays together really nice. So I normally would use maybe a little clothespin, but our glue does dry pretty quick. I can put just a little bit of pressure. I'll hold that while I tuck the other side in. So again, glue is on the far outside flap. You just go right around and tuck it right in. The Matchbox is so cute, and there's so many different little things you can do with it. You can put candy inside. It actually fits one of the little, what brand is that? I don't know. I'm looking over here at Roy going, do you know your brands of chocolate? You guys probably know. What are the little chocolates that come in the little squares? They're kind of really thin. Maybe Roy will know. By the way, hi, Roy.
Hello, Kim.
We didn't say hi to Roy over here, our amazing video guy back there helping us every week.
You're not thinking of like the
Tryday Friday.
Entmans? What is that called?
That's a bakery thing, isn't
no,
it?
And that is. No, what am I thinking of?
One of our viewers will know what I'm talking about. They're the little squares that come like in caramel and sea salt and stuff. Anyway, they fit in here perfectly. But there's our little box, and then you just go ahead and, add the two pieces together. But so where the fun of the washi comes in, and I've got some finished already, is that now you can take any of your washi's, and in this case, kind of have it coordinated. But because you've got this sleeve that goes all the way around, you can just use your washi to trim the box. So I would kind of maybe start on the bottom.
I was thinking of Andes. That's not correct either.
Oh, Andes. Andes is kind of like a little square. It's kind of more of a rectangle, isn't it? Andes mints.
Yeah, the rectangular minty things, yes.
Yeah, I like those.
I get them in my sundaes all the time, crumbled Andes.
So again, you can see that this is pretty darn seamless when I wrap the washi tape all the way around. And then I could add multiple layers or whatever, and then my little box, of course, goes inside. But let me show you a couple boxes that are already done that have all the cute little decorations on. Oh, wait. I'm going to show you one more fun thing before I show the box. I almost did the big reveal too fast, but here's one more thing I did for my box. This is just a plain piece of whipped cream cardstock, and I already have it started, but I wanted to share this tip with you guys. So I took a bunch of the washi tape, and I was just talking about it being pretty seamless, right? I'm going to add one more, but I'm just taking different pieces and just layering them on this, like I said, plain whipped cream cardstock. And then I'm going to add one more along the bottom here. And you can just kind of butt up the ends. You don't really overlap them necessarily, but kind of butt them up pretty tight. And then just give it a nice, smoothing with your finger. Now what I did is I went ahead and took one of our super cute, dainty little dies. Oh, somebody posted Girardelli. That is what it is. Thank you. I didn't see the name on that, but thank you for sharing. So this is our Cottage Bloom die set. And it's got all these fun little different sizes of blooms. And you could use the tiny one, which I also did, but this is the next size up, the medium size. So you just lay it on top of that cardstock that's covered with your washi. Let me bring my machine in real quick. And let me just cut it for you because it is, again, another fun way to use your tape, maybe that we don't always think of, and that's die cutting it. So you could use pattern or glitter or whatever I have. Whoops, there goes my platform. It's a wild Friday around here, I'm telling you. But again, pop the die out, and of course the die cuts the washi beautifully. No sticky residue, but look at, you guys, check it out. That is pretty cool. I think because the die does that little nice burnished edge, and I'll try to hold it still so it won't get blurry. But it really looks cool. It looks like something you've spent a lot of time, adding a lot of glitter to or whatever. But the actual washi tape is really good with the glitter. Like, it doesn't rub off on your fingers, nothing comes off. So it's really a pretty darn cool way to use, another way to use the washi. But now let me bring my sample box back in, and now I'll show you the finished ones. So look how cute. So this is where we've done multiple layers of the flower, and here's one that is done just with the one single flower. But again, it's that same little matchbox. Just opens, you can put your little Ghirardelli or any other treat you want inside. This will be like a chocolate commercial next. But again, we've just used one of our little ATSs for the tiny little sentiments on there. But so cute. And you can see that the washi on this box is wrapped diagonally. And on this box, it's wrapped just flat all the way around. Oops, looks like I didn't go all the way around. But that's how you can decorate your matchboxes. So fun. That's kind of actually, now we're up to, I think, 3 different ways of how to use your washi. Die cutting, decorating the boxes, using the card. Let's look at one more die. Well, 2 more, but one more thin die right now. This is our little mini pillow box die. So if you haven't seen me use this before, it's really fun, really a simple die. It makes the cutest little pillow box, just adorable. So I went ahead and cut that out already with from Cool Pool cardstock. I've started to do just a little crease. It does have these score lines, so it's quite easy to, come in with your fingers and just kind of gently manipulate those score lines and give them a little bend. If you pre-bend these, it's a lot easier to assemble your box. And then this guy only needs 1 strip of adhesive or wet glues, which is what I like to use. I like using the wet craft glue because it kind of soaks into the fiber of the paper. That's another tip for you. And really holds these boxes together well. So again, it's pretty quick drying too. So I would just apply pressure to that seam right there. And you'll notice that my pillow box is flat right now, and that's the best way to get that glue to really set in place. Just leave it flat. You give it a little rub, get some pressure on there. And it might not be dry quite yet, but then it's super easy because you've pre-creased these ends right here. It's super easy to just kind of puff your box out and tuck those guys in, right? Tuck the little finger one in first, and then the flap covers it on the bottom. And isn't that cute? Such a cute little pillow box. I bet this could fit a chocolate in it too. So if any of you have ideas for what chocolate to put in here, let me know. Or maybe some other kind of candy. Super cute. Okay, so then all we've done really with the washi tape, again, on this time is similar to what we did with the box. Just go ahead and add it to your box. Go all the way around. I think it's really the washi is just, it's such a fun decorative element anyway to just add to your projects that it just adds so much. So here's a couple of finished ones. And you can see I've used the silver and the little floral or the foliage one. And then I've just added some twine and a little bit of this. I really don't use this a ton. This is our little twinkle trim. And so it's our little mini sequin, but it's all in a pack. Comes in silver and gold. And then just, a couple little sparkly elements. So super fun. So you kind of see how our little party is coming together here. I have some really cool projects to share at the very end of this video. But one more die I'm going to use. I'm going to go back to the steel rule die. And this time it's the milk carton. I mentioned earlier that this milk carton is a tiny bit tricky to assemble. I've got one here that I've already just closed the bottom. But it has a lot of score lines on it too. And again, just take your time and pre-score all of those lines and manipulate them. And you will have so much more luck putting your box together. So in this case, I do want to share one little tip on this box. You can see that 3 sides have this extra lip on it. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to hold it for the camera. Oh, maybe like that. So you can see that this one side doesn't have that extra tall lip. See? Yes. That's the side that tucks in and becomes the back of your milk carton. So that's just one little tip. And then kind of fold it down and you would put a little bit of glue here. Now your milk carton can either stay open and just be, the fun little like, hey, I'm open and someone's drinking milk out of me. Or you can tuck it in and close it. Either way, it works perfectly great both ways. For this particular one, Michelle actually came up with this idea. So she thought, okay, cute little milk carton, love it. But what if I want it to be a little bit fancier for my party? So she went ahead and cut a strip of cardstock and she put a little handle here. You guys have to see it. It's so cute. Okay, so here's the finished one. And again, Michelle did put a little bit of the washi tape around. This is seriously what got me going on this whole thing. But look at the fun little strip of cardstock. She made a little handle. Look at that, you guys. It's like, I can pour my little treat out. Ray's like, which camera angle should I do? This one, okay. Pour my treat out. So cute, though, so it almost becomes a little picture. And bonus tip, look right here. We've taken one of our jumbo clothespins and added washi tape to that. So really, you guys, how much washi tape can we use? A lot. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, one more milk carton. And then I have a couple bonus things to share. I feel like this is like Tryday Friday, try all the things with washi. So again, this is the same idea right here where we've used the washi tape on the die cut. Again, just layered it on and die cut out our little leaves. So cute. This one's got the little handle on it too. So you could do, you know, few different varieties of milk cartons for your cute little table. I can just see doing this for a little party, a little tea party, a little wedding shower, just anything. If you have girlfriends over or whatever. Honestly, they're going to be the ones that are going to appreciate this, right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so now we have milk cartons and our card and our fun little treats. And here's our little bonus tip of the day. It's like, how about if we take some regular old paper plates from the, you know, party store, or even the grocery store or whatever, and look how cute. Oh my gosh. Just added strips of washi tape to the corner of the plate, and they turned out so adorable. So just take any old white, any old white plate. Square obviously works better than round. Round you could probably go more down the center, but this is kind of cool because it's not really going to make people feel weird about putting their food here and then having the little washi tape trim here. I mean, come on, washi tape's clean, but you know, people might get a little funny. And then how about a little matching silverware holder? Look how fun. Just took a regular plain old white napkin, wrapped it in some washi tape, added a little twine. So there's the silver. Here's the sparkly. Here's the foliage, kind of florally. Oh, I have one extra. There's my extra plate. Well, I don't think you guys need me to show you how to put washi tape on a plate. I think you've totally got this now. But let me bring in the rest of my elements now for one fun little final shot here. We've got boxes and cartons and treat boxes and match boxes, plates. Okay, so this is my challenge to you now. What else can you do with your washi tape? Now, we've given you some fun ideas, and I know there's probably really a lot more that I haven't covered here, so I would love to hear your ideas. And even if you're watching this on a replay or watching it later, please leave your ideas in the comments. I think it would be so fun. Like, if I can come away with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 more ideas for washi, I would just love that. So again, Tryday Friday, something fun to try. Get your stash of washi out. You know, maybe do a summer theme, a beach party theme, you know, whatever you've got going on in your life. There's nothing that a little washi won't add a little more fun to. That's what I say. So again, thanks for watching. If you're watching on Facebook and if you're watching on YouTube, consider sharing our video. We always love that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and you will not miss any of our fun Tryday Friday videos. In the meantime, have a great weekend and I hope you enjoy bringing paper to life.